Now we have one more thing to watch before HOI4 starts. Let's take a looky, man. I don't want to be negative. But I've reached a level in my life where I don't care about main game updates anymore. In CK3, I get excited if Game of Thrones has an update, if Elder Kings has an update, right? I don't know. I'm just too hurt. What did CK3 add? The accolade system? Legends, they're terrible. I'm sorry, nothing personal, but everybody knows they're terrible systems. So it's like, okay, there's a new add-on coming for CK3, but I'm supposed to be hyped. It's hard for me. Sorry, man, it's hard for me to be hyped about this.
Hello everyone, I'm Jacob, community manager with Paradox Studio Black. Whether you're a veteran player or just discovering us for the first time, we are thrilled to have you here for a first look at what the future holds for our game with Chapter 4.
I always thought they should do a Europe DLC, something that gives more content to France, Germany, stuff like that.
Has to offer with our major expansion, as well as some of the other large updates that players can expect to come this year.
The Cans of the Steppe, and today we're going to be talking about the main features coming with this update. At the core of Cans of the Steppe lies the nomadic government type. This new
there's
government
no
type
content for Germany and stuff, but we have the Cans now?
Of the Great Steppe, and places a heavy emphasis on might.
Sorry, I'm always trying to be nice. I want to be sponsored by Paradox, but I don't know. I think CK3 is a disaster. It's the mods that carry CK3. The mods are so amazing. The mods are so much deeper than the game. CK3 doesn't even have a building system. It's like a mobile game when you build a city. If you ever built a city in CK2, it's so deep. You can build a mansion and shit. CK3
Nomads
really.
don't stay in one place as sedentary rulers do, but they travel across the map together with their herd. They extract fertility of the land within the Great Steppe and grow their forces. However, fertility is finite.
And then again, I always say, and I'm sorry, it's just my opinion, it's nothing personal. When you play a mod, Game of Thrones, Warcraft, Elder Kings, and what else is it? Really good? Lord of the Rings, right? These mods are so fun and cool, and the only bad thing in these mods is the vanilla mechanics of forming a legend, of you need an accolade, man! I know I sound very negative here, but after all these years, man, come on. Without mods, that game is fucking dead.
And if they want to continue growing, they will have to migrate. Migration can be done via peaceful means by convincing an amenable shepherd to lend their lands to you, or via warfare, by taking the lands forcefully for another nomadic ruler. Your horse and cattle are represented by a new currency called herd, only available to nomads. This currency plays a very important role to their lives.
I often think they're just adding stuff that is only in CK2, man.
Rulers and can be used in multiple ways, like bribing,
but just worse.
And even
you guys remember, sorry, I'm a CK2 simp. In CK2, man, when you formed a legendary bloodline, go into the world and kill 10 champions. If you make this challenge true, you will have the legendary blood of Hercules. And in CK3, spend 50 cents a month to spread a legend, man. What the fuck? Sorry, it's fucking terrible.
Of growing their herd, nomadic rulers will constantly migrate if they're small. However, there are other options for bigger rulers like
well,
kings
it's
and
smooth, good graphics and stuff, yeah.
This will obtain most of their herd through tributaries, establishing their rule all over
Maybe
the
this can help Game of Thrones with the
One of the bigger changes to nomadic rulers is that they do not use levies, but instead use herd that can be transformed into horde riders, a new type of very basic manga terms. In the steppe, might makes right. Nomadic rulers have access to dominance, a fixed scale that increases with their power. Low dominance represents smaller chieftains, whereas those that reach the highest dominance will be able to become Genghis Khan. Life in the steppe is not easy, and pasturing is at the mercy of the elements. Seasons change in each region, affecting the fertility and other parameters of each. For example, a white suit will cover the land with a layer of...
I don't know, man. You know what Paradox is missing? They're missing some charismatic TikTok brain shit. Like a fucking traitor. The Khan is coming! Da 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 da! Blah, 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 blah. Man, it's... I don't know. If you even watch the HOI4 Death Diaries. Hello. Today, I will tell you for 10 minutes what you can do in the upcoming DLC. It's just... It's missing charisma and heart and hype.
Snow, making it almost impossible to graze. However, a more moderate and warm weather offers the perfect climate for pasturing, making nomads able to grow their herd even more.
CK3 runs awful? I don't agree with that. CK3 runs very smooth for
this
me.
DLC
no loading times and stuff.
The experience of the lifestyle of the nomadic peoples in the Great Steppe, and your feedback has been a big part of that. You might remember our preview dev diary from a few weeks ago. We asked for your thoughts, and we've already made changes to the content based on your feedback. Particularly by making tributaries available to more.
Also, another thing, sorry if I'm japping so much. I think I want to be an arrogant. I feel like if you make me game director of CK3 and HOI4, I make them the best games ever. First thing I do in CK3, $10 DLC. that's called cities. All buildings, all cities, temples, and castles are much deeper buildable, much more building going on. You can really make your own little city for yourself and put your own banner up and shit and stuff like that, man. Boom. Easy, man. Easy money, man. Easy money.
Now, we've still got plenty left.
I won't talk shit about these people. They're trying their best,
so let's move on
probably.
to the next piece of content. An event pack we're calling Coronations.
Buddy, Coronations were in CK2, buddy. It was a simple little feature in CK2, and now it's like a big thing.
A coronation was more than just a ceremony. It was a turning point for any aspiring ruler.
And here's the main issue of CK3. Let me explain that. CK3 is doing cool stuff. Tournaments, wandering, right? Having an accolade. But here is the ultimate truth of CK3 that no one in chat will deny. Every single thing CK3 develops and adds to the game is boring after you've done it 3 times. Coronation, I get it. Fun. Wow, I'm getting coronated. By the 5th time, you're like, oh, click, adios. They're just not events that are repeatable, man. And everybody knows this. Oh, your accolade requires a new
simply about wearing a fancy
dude,
hat.
man.
It represents the moment when
It's
earthly
just
authority
not
and divine authority
repeatable
converge,
very well.
granting legitimacy and a true right to rule to any monarch. With this event pack, we've introduced a new activity type to let you experience this event firsthand. While the content of the Coronations event pack is still under early development, our intent is for these events to test your diplomatic skills.
I personally always felt what made CK2 one of the best games ever is the randomness, like in real life. You never know what happens tomorrow to you in real life. And in CK3, you never knew what comes next. Playing chess with the devil, the Antichrist is coming. There was so much randomness. It was so fucking beautiful, man, and believable. Every campaign was different. And CK3 is just very arcadey. Make a claim, attack. Make a claim, attack. If you play well, you're not gonna fucking die. No one's gonna kill you, man.
Your relationship with the church, and maybe even your coffers. The goal with the Coronations event pack is simple, to make it feel like you truly earned your crown. Every decision in your coronation influences how your vassals, allies, and everyone else will perceive your rule
Immortal
going
glitter hoof.
Plan it wisely, because the outcome of
like in CK3, I will never have Leonatus the Cursed, the legendary god king of Sparta.
The entirety of your reign and
not
beyond.
Gonna happen. Doesn't feel that cool.
So far, we've covered the new nomadic government and cons of the steppe, and explored the ceremony of coronations. But our journey through Chapter 4 isn't over yet. Let's hand things over to our game director, Alexander Oltner, as well as one of our programmers, Don, to talk about what's coming up in the major expansion for Chapter 4.
Now, for the major expansion of...
He looks like a Greek philosopher. Look at that beautiful hair, man. I wish I had that hair.
The chapter, as you might have figured out, we will be going east.
There's not even content in the west, bro.
And complete the map of Crusader Kings 3 by adding Asia. All of it.
Oh shit, okay, that's actually big. Okay, that's kind of sick. That's gonna kill a lot of PCs. Okay.
All Under Heaven,
okay.
as the expansion
that's
is
actually
named,
cool.
adds all of East Asia. From the celestial government of the Chinese Empire to the wildly different govening forms in Japan and Korea, and the god kings of the archipelago in Indonesia. Of course, Asia will be full of unique faiths and cultures and buildings and everything else, making playing there a vastly different experience from playing in Europe or anywhere else on the map. Our philosophy when making expansions like these is that they should follow a logical pattern, and roads to power led up to this moment, with the celestial government being inspired by the administration that we introduced previously.
A lot of
Tours and tournaments introduced travel, which enabled us to have landless rulers in administrative realms, which allows us in turn to have the Chinese Empire represented in a truly unique way.
I already see the achievement as a Viking take Tokyo. I already see it.
Hello, my name is Dan. I'm a developer on Crusader Kings. So, China is special in our era. It is prominent, it is large, it's powerful. So we decided that we should introduce a new tier of title, the hegemony.
Above Emperor?
This represents the way that China influences everyone around them and is a leading point in this part of the world. Another cool feature that we have in China is what we call the dynastic cycle. This represents how the mandate of heaven is lost and gained. This cycle represents chaotic eras, stable eras.
Oh, it's like the free-body problem.
You will at one point have enough around you, and you will claim the mandate of heaven, and the people will know that you are the right dynasty to continue the glory of the Chinese Empire. We call the type of government for China the celestial government, which is like an administrative government, but has some additional features, one of which is the treasury. The imperial treasury is money that flows upwards towards the emperor and that he can spend wisely or unwisely. The Empire of China, of course, will face some challenges, and you will make sure that China survives in an intact and prosperous state. All Under Heaven is our biggest expansion yet, and I hope you'll like what we're doing with it.
Okay, just saving themselves.
We hope you enjoyed this glimpse into the scope and depth of All Under Heaven. Getting this expansion right is incredibly important to us at Studio Black.
What is Studio Black? I thought the Paradox.
We don't want to present a strictly Eurocentric or outsider's perspective on the history of the culture.
I mean, buddy, there's no content for Germany and France, but it's like they're all the same. The same experience.
All Under Heaven. Which is why we've been collaborating with historians as well as prominent members of our existing Chinese community from the very earliest stages of All Under Heaven's development.
Studio Gold
This approach helps us ensure that the content is not only fun to play, but historically accurate and respectful to the cultures and societies that are covered in the new areas of the game. While Chapter 4 brings a lot of new exciting content to the game, we also believe it's important to refine and reiterate upon the mechanics that already exist in the game. That's why we're rolling out a substantial update to Crusader Kings 3, the 1.15 Crown update. The Crown update revamps the court position system, making the interface sleeker and more intuitive. It also introduces a new way to handle vacating.
That's nice. Okay, nice.
Court positions.
Nice.
Either prompting you to seek a new candidate or automatically selecting a new candidate based on your choices for that specific court position.
That's nice.
We've also added an option to automate your own armies, allowing the AI to take control of your armies while you focus on other aspects of realm management.
I mean, what the fuck are you gonna manage? You build a fucking farm that makes you 70 cents and then you can't even micro 2,000 soldiers?
We're also including a way to tell what an AI-controlled army is actively doing, making it far easier to determine what your ally strategy is at any given moment. Most notably, we've tweaked our Crusade AI to ensure they properly muster their forces before launching an assault, resulting in them invading as a coherent force. On top of that, we've implemented more than 100 bug fixes, as well as numerous minor improvements and tweaks across the board. The 1.15 Crown update is available for free to all owners of Crusader Kings 3 on PC, Mac, and Linux, and is available right now.
What the fuck has a Linux?
So download it and tell us what you think.
Oh, there's more.
Finally, we have a little extra for those of you eager to dive into what Chapter 4 has to offer right now. Our instant unlock, Crowns of the World. You buy the Chapter 4 bundle, you will immediately gain access to a wide variety of crowns and turbans inspired by cultures across the map. Whether your domain stretches across mainland Europe, the Middle East, or North Africa, you are sure to find a piece of headwear that fits your style, and you will gain access to it as soon as you buy the Chapter 4 bundle. Thank you so much for taking the time to join.